Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we're going to do something on the lathe. A lot of guys, a lot of you home guys, you have the open geared lathes. You don't have the luxury of having a geared head engine type lathe where the entire gearbox is in an oil bath, and inherently they make noise. They're straight cut gears. You can oil them, you can grease them, you can do whatever you can do, but it always gets slung out of the way. I've got a product here by CRC. This is not a paid endorsement, but they did send me a sample of this. This is a dry moly lube, so we're going to clean the gear case. We're going to clean all the change gears and everything over here on the back side, and spray it on. And it's almost like a paint. You have to let it dry, but the moly really adheres to the individual gears. So I'm going to use my cell phone with an app for reading decibels and see if we can get this gear case to run quieter. I'm shooting this on the GoPro so I can hold the app up and let you see what kind of numbers I'm getting. Now the app isn't calibrated. I have no way to actually calibrate it, but I think it's going to be fine for a comparative reading. We'll get a before and an after, and we can actually compare the two results. So these probably aren't actual decibel numbers right on the button, you know, but what we're going to do is get the collet closer out, get the back side of the machine open where we can get to the gear case, and so it's nice and wide open, and we'll hold the phone at a very specific distance from the noise source. And then we'll apply the lube, get everything cleaned up. I'm going to apply the lube, and then we're going to do it again with the very same distance. So we'll see if we get a result. All right, this might be fun. So let's get into it. Okay, I got a small light on the subject, trying to get you in and let you see that gear case. Here, we're just turning it by hand. Let you see all the changeover gears we have. And I'm going to do a test here. There's our sound meter. Check 1, check 2. All right, so this is just a free app you can get on your phone. So we're going to use it comparatively. It gives you a graph and a dial representation. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light, so hopefully you can see that screen a little better. All right, and we're going to start up with the gear train installed and engaged. How's that? So let's fire it up. Okay, we're seeing high numbers of about 75. So those are pretty interesting results. Now we're gonna clean the gear. This is just from me oiling them and just using regular gear oil on them. I use a very heavy gear oil to try to get it to cling, but as you can see from the way the gears are arranged, it just slings off, and you can see all the black everywhere where it just slings it away. But we're going to clean everything with brake cleaner. And then we're going to follow it up with the CRC dry moly lube and spray it on, let it dry, probably give it 2 coats, and then spray it on, let it dry, and then we'll do another test for the noise level and see if we did any good. I keep these gears really clean, but they've always run loud, as a straight cut gear will do. All right? Okay, we're going to unplug our machine because we're going to be in there sticking our hands in it and stuff. Let's get the whole gear train turning over. This will get any residual oil, any of the gear oil or anything we had on there. This should get that off pretty good. Just give them a little scrub with the brake cleaner, and then just kind of wash it away. Hopefully I'm not killing my camera lens. And this will take care of any chips or anything that might have got in there. Keep a close eye out, you know, because if a chip does get in there, depending on what kind of material it is, it'll burnish its way into the gear teeth. And it'll give you just one noisy spot. You'll hear like clicking noise and stuff when that piece of burnished material comes around. Yeah, we can see it washing away here. I'm just kind of brushing sideways through the root of all the gear teeth. That one's not going to be fun to get to. Down there. Yeah, make sure you unplug your machine doing this. If you accidentally turn it on, it'll suck that brush in and probably do some damage. I don't think it would do your hand any good either. Alright, we got this one out here. This is what drives the actual quick change box. I'm not going to be doing the gears in the quick change box. I'm just doing these gears here in the back. The quick change box is a whole different kettle of fish. Now, this is a student version. This is a breakaway gear. This has got the pin and the breakaway inside of this hub. So this is a student version lathe. And I've been lucky enough I've never crashed it to break that pin. Alright, I think we're pretty clean here. I don't see any residual wash away or anything like that. I think we're good. But she runs real noisy now with no oil on it. Alright, I'm going to give it a quick blow down with some compressed air. Watch your ears. Earplug warning, headphone users. Take them off. Alright, our gears are clean, our gears are dry, and we're going to get this rattle can going. They got a ball in there, so obviously it's got some heavy material in it. We're going to give all those gears a coat. And basically it's like paint. It's going to want to run away, but then they do claim it dries and it'll cling, so. Alright, we got some black coming out. Oh yeah. Kind of a gray looking coat. And one gear will transfer it down to the next. Just kind of keep spinning and get a coat on everything. Let's get it on the other change gear too. Back there. Well, that's way in the back. Basically your direction change just adds a gear to the train when you go to reverse your lead screw. That's what that second gear is for. Alright, we got a pretty heavy coat on everything. I can see it kind of gumming up in between, so we're going to let those dry. And I'll bring you back. We'll throw a second coat on it, let it dry again. And we'll do some noise level checks. Okay, well, we've let our moly lube dry, and it gets kind of a light gray color to it, and it's pretty interesting. Here's some on the can, and here's a clean finger. That stuff is pretty persistent. I mean, it takes an awful lot to wipe that away, so it's not like grease that you can just wipe right off. That's how much I got off, and I was really scrubbing on it there. So it is pretty persistent after it dries, and hopefully this will reduce the noise and give us a nice persistent long-lasting coating. And let's get our decibel meter plugged in here. Oh, I gotta find it first. Okay. We're gonna go right back in the same spot. I'm gonna turn off my light again so we don't kill the camera. So let's fire it up. Okay, the highest number I saw was 72. It spiked there for a second, then kind of settled in right around 68. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll call it 72, and that would be our initial readings were spiked at 75. So that is a 3-point reduction. It kind of stabilized right around 70, 68, 70. So it's definitely a reduction. And there goes the compressor. More noise. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed a little demonstration on how to clean your gears, how to lube your gears, and we wanted to try the Moly lube to see if it would, make for a quieter machine, which it does. And we're looking at a few points of reduction, even giving it the benefit of the doubt. Now I will remind you that was not a calibrated sound level meter, but we did do it comparatively, all things being equal, so we did use it comparatively. So I think the results are good. Time will tell how long this actually lasts on there. It's no big deal to pop that cover off and give them a respray, but this isn't going to sling oil and grease all over the place anymore, so the mess factor is there too. I don't have an Amazon affiliate link or anything like that, but CRC does have a pretty good presence over on Amazon. So go check them out. I'll leave a link below directly to this dry Moly lube if you want to get your hands on some of it. It sure seems to work well, and I'm pretty happy with it. Would it be better if I could take those gears all the way apart, clean them in a parts washer, spray them, let them dry, put them back together? Absolutely. Am I going to go to that trouble? No way. But I just thought I'd do a quickie here. And I did use the CRC brake cleaner sample that they sent me to clean, and then I used the dry Moly lube to follow it up with. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.